Hi guys, Tony here, and this is the last preview video that I'm going to do for Video Synd Alpha. And if you stick with us till the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get your hands on the software early before we do the launch and at a discount. Okay, let me just show you some of the things that we've been working on, some things that we're still going to add, and then I'm going to tell you how you can get your hands on this software before we do a launch, because when we do a launch it's going to be approximately about 1 month from now, and the people who do not buy into this offer that I'm going to make this week will have to wait for a month or more depending on what date we set for the launch. But it's going to be worth it even if you have to wait for it, because it's a fantastic innovation of a SEO software. It's just something that we haven't, I don't think it's matched anywhere. It's just something that's taken a life of its own. It's really become something very special, even by our standards of strategies and things like that 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 we're quite famous for coming up with. Anyway, let me just take you through what we've been adding over the last few days. You can see in here I've got the sharing site syndicator thing in here. You can import from YouTube link wheel. This is massive. This is something I really wanted to do. So the way I suggest you do this is that we do the YouTube link wheels first. Okay, you can see here I've added 4 videos in here, and all I need to do is start uploading the videos after I make some options here. I'll cover all of these options inside the membership area with the training and stuff, and how it works with the channels and all that kind of stuff. But what we can essentially do with this software is we can use one video. If you wanted to be really lazy, you could do it, because we can do one video, and in between every single upload it's going to change the bite size of the video. Okay, while it's changing the bite size of the video, what we can do as well is we can spin the title, we can spin the description, we can spin the keywords, and you can choose a category. Okay, so if you wanted to put this video, if you wanted to do one video and you wanted to change the bite size to make it look like a different video, plus you spin the title and description, and you wanted to upload that into 5 YouTube channels, you could easily do that. Okay, then what you can do is you can come over to the video sharing site syndication tool, and what you can do is you can click here, import from YouTube link wheel. So if you've got 5 successfully posted YouTube videos in a link wheel in YouTube, you can import them into the money URL here. Okay, and then you can see here I've got 190 accounts in this particular profile here. Then you can have 190 links hitting those links that are from the YouTube link wheel. And what it's going to do is when you click the import in here, it's going to do spinning of the URLs. Okay, so if we get 190 accounts in here, for example, and we've got 5 YouTube link wheel URLs in here, which are all linking to a money site, and within the link wheels, within the YouTube link wheels, you can see here they can put in a money URL for the YouTube link wheel. So don't forget, this is working like a tiered system, but we're doing it with video sharing sites, which I've never seen done before. And so if you had 5 going into 190 here, then we've got about 40 50 accounts, 40 50 backlinks for each one of those links. Okay, for each one of those YouTube link wheel URLs. Okay, so that really takes things to a different level with the strategy stuff, but we're doing a lot more as well. There's massive amounts changing in here. If you look at the social bookmarks, for example, if I click to add a project in here, it's a very fast tool, the social bookmark tool. We've really rebuilt all this from the ground up, so it's got really powerful, really fast. We've added our own email server. We're not messing about with Hotmail anymore. We've got complete control of all that kind of stuff, and I'll show you in a second the accounts and stuff that we're using right now. But if I'm coming in to add a project to be able to bookmark, if I click down here and the bottom checklist here, you can see that we can add this to a project. You can add all these accounts that you want to a project. You can assign them to a project, and you can auto spin the text as well, because we're working with the Best Spinner API. If I come down the settings down here, we got the spin rewriter, Best Spinner, Word AI, capture solvers. We're going to add some more in here. We still haven't done the capture breaker software integration in here. As far as I think it's the GSA one, we're going to add the settings in here for that to work with that. And you've got some indexes as well, and of course you've got proxies as well in here. So we're adding more to it, but we haven't finished yet. We haven't finished. What we have done is we've added another IFTTT, and I put this one in because I think it's really important, the WordPress Authority, because whenever you make a post on WordPress, you're getting instant syndication from your IFTTT Web 2.0 blog networks, okay? And what this is really, really powerful for is to be able to set up for backlinking things like your PBNs, okay? If you're doing private blog networks, this is perfect to get instant backlinks to your private blog networks. It really is perfect to do that, and it's very, very easy to do as well. But there's other ways that we can backlink PBN networks and stuff as well, apart from that, which I will go into in the training area. The next thing in here is the YouTube channel networks. I'm probably going to add more in here to make it even better. But basically, essentially what we can do in here, it will set up the playlists the way that they need to be set up, so that whenever you upload a video to your main channel, it will auto update with a link in your support channels, and you can go and create thousands in here, hundreds of YouTube support channels, and it's 100% legit, okay? There's nothing not allowed. It's actually using the abilities that YouTube and Google have given us by using the saved playlists option within other YouTube channels that you control. Okay, so what we can do is we can save the playlist. So if you upload a video in your main channel and you save it or you assign it to a playlist, wherever that playlist is saved on your support channels, so imagine you've got 500 of them, and the channel homepage of those 500 has the same saved playlist, then that's instant 500 links, internal YouTube links, going back to your video. Really, really, really powerful stuff. Okay, so what we're doing and what we've got coming up. Okay, so I've covered this is what I did in the first overview video. You can see that on the blog post over here. You can go over to the blog post and you will see this video here covers all those strategies, and I've added some other stuff from an email I sent out the other day, and I've added some screenshots for people to go and take a look at who want to have a look at these. So we covered these strategies. So what's still to be added? This has just came up in the last couple of days. We're going to add sharing site PBNs. The problem we've got is from looking at let me just come over here to the video Synd alpha. Let's come over to the accounts over here. You can see that if I go to add some accounts, we've got YouTube, which you have to add in manually. I know that people will not do that. People are just lazy. I know it's just, I do it myself. It's just human nature. We don't feel like going in and adding a huge amount of manual accounts in here when we can, when you get used to doing the account creation. Okay, Flickr and Photobucket's the same situation. What we've got right now is we've got Dailymotion, we've got Veo, and we've got Vimeo, and we've got Break.com, and it will create accounts for all of those. Okay, so but we need to add more than 4. I'm not happy with just 4. I want to add a lot more than 4. Okay, so in the accounts themselves, if I come down into the accounts creator, you can see here that we've increased the success. We've managed to figure out how to make all of these work. There will be occasions where some of them might drop. We just have to go in and do some tweaks, etc. But what we wanted to do is add more sharing sites in here. I wanted at least another 2 or 3 in here of the established sites, and it hit me the other day that we actually have some scripts for video sharing sites, and I thought, well, wouldn't it be better if we had an extra option, an extra layer, just for sort of second tier kind of syndication, where we could use that script on our own sort of private blog network, video sharing site type network. And so I spoke to Todd Spears this morning, and on Skype, he's agreed to help us, that we are going to put together 50 video sharing sites on Class C IPs, and Todd Spears will help us to put that together, and we will get that up and running, and basically that we'll be able to add videos into that network. Okay, It means everybody can add videos into that network. Now, the advantage of this is because it's not a typical PBN. It's not like a WordPress site. We're not worried about footprint so much. We will put them on Class C IPs. We will use expired domains, okay? Sometimes we will use fresh domains with 301 redirects of expired domains. Sometimes we will use expired domains and not 301 redirects, and we will mix it up a little bit, okay? But the important thing is that every single video, don't forget, every single video that gets uploaded is changing the byte size. So it's always going to look like a different video, okay? And you can spin your titles and descriptions. So if we've got a video that's going to upload into a sort of PBN network of video sharing sites, okay, then that video can go into those 50 sites that we own completely, that we completely control. There's not going to be rejections and stuff like that. We just get the syndication going on via the software in there, make it really easy for people to be able to upload quickly and easily without any issues and stuff like that, and put it into a category and all that kind of stuff. And we can spin the titles and we can spin the descriptions. So it's going to look like a completely different video every time. But the advantage is, of course, that video sharing sites are expected to have a whole bunch of content being added. Okay, so if you can imagine that we're going to have, you know, several hundred to a couple of thousand people maybe using this tool after the launch, then, you know, we can see that these are going to start to grow arms and legs themselves as sharing sites that are becoming more of kind of authority sharing sites in their own right, because we will be using some aged domains, expired domains, etc., etc. Okay, so that's what we're planning to do with that. So that's an extra thing on top of everything else that we decided over the last couple of weeks or months since we've been building this. Okay. So we're going to add some more established sites in here as well. With those sharing sites, the PBN kind of network, it will be in a separate tab. It will be in a separate tab, and we will have a link, for example, to basically, if I come over to videos here where we've got import from TubeLink, we'll have a link for that inside that one for the sharing site PBN syndication, and we will also have in there a link to be able to pull in from the established sharing sites. Okay, so the video Synd alpha is what we're going to call this, and the other one we'll just call video PBN or something like that. Okay, so in the established sites, we do want to add some more sites in here, some more sharing sites, established sharing sites. But we've got a list. We're going to go through them. Maybe we can get another 2 or 3 added over the next sort of week or 2 weeks before we get into a full-blown launch. Okay, so let's talk about the prices and stuff like that, because I know that everybody wants to know about the prices. As you can imagine, it's not going to be the cheapest tool. It's not a $27 tool in the sense that, you know, like we did with the IFTTT backlink commando launch. You can see in here also we got long tail sharing syndication. That's like Web 2.0 syndication. I might as well just cover this while I'm here because I haven't covered this yet. Long tail sharing site syndication, that is when we use the 3 keyword elements in here. So you can use a modifier, the keywords, and the location or the product or brand name, like we do in Web 2.0 Commander, but this time it's going to sharing sites. This is perfect for when we're doing the PBN stuff. Okay, long tail bookmarking syndication, we're using the 3 keyword elements again. Whatever gets posted into the long tail syndication, that option is still not in here yet. Okay, when that option is in here, it's going to be something similar to here where we can just choose long tail strategy. Okay, we can have some options. So if I come into the TubeLink rows in here, you can see we have an options tab down here. We don't have it up here yet. We will have that, and we will have some options in here to make it, you know, that you can choose an option to have the long tail syndication, but you have to put keyword elements in there. You need to put maybe 5, 5, and 5 keywords, modifiers, locations, and we can do the same with the bookmarks as well. Now the difference that's going to give to us is really, really significant, because with that long tail syndication, we're going to be bookmarking automatically. It will be auto indexing, auto pinging, auto bookmarking as well, and it's going to be doing that with that syndication system with the long tail keywords. Okay, and you can add, we're going to add that you can add in your own PBN sites as well. So if you've got WordPress sites, we can syndicate out to them as well. And we're going to add in here that you can add your own sharing site network. So if you want to add your own, like we're doing, like the 50 we're doing, you can easily get those done as well. And in fact, I think we might even offer a service to do those for you. Although it won't be the cheapest thing in the world, if you want to get it done, you can do that. If you want to collaborate with other marketers, other SEO guys to go and build your own networks that is exclusive to you, then you can do that. But we will make an offer for being able to do that. Okay. So anyway, let me just jump into the pricing, and I'll tell you what exactly is going to happen. In a launch, it's going to be front end just for the syndication section here, which will not have the auto indexing that we have in here. You can see that this auto pings, auto indexes whenever you upload a video into one of those sharing sites, it will automatically get indexed. Okay, we will still, you will have to use the pinger and the indexer here. You will get the account creator, and you will get the video Synd alpha, which has the 4 account creation. Okay, so you can have those sites. That is going to be 27 and 37 in the launch. The reason I'm doing it so cheap for the launch, just for that part, is because we want to work on the numbers, get as many people in as possible. After that, to get everything else, that includes the social bookmarks, that includes the IFTTT strategies, that includes the YouTube link codes, the YouTube networks, the channel bookmarking, which is actually watch later. If you click on watch later and you've got IFTTT attached, it will syndicate. Okay, only via some other additional stuff that we might be adding in here, like the PBN networks with the sharing sites. That is not going to be included in the $37 offer, or $27 for one computer, $37 for 2 computers. So the upsell will be for that one. If somebody buys in the launch, they buy the front end offer, which is just basically the video sharing site syndication with the account creator, then the OTA will be everything else, and that will be $197 per year. Okay, $197 per year, or they can pay monthly according to how many computer licenses. If they buy the year one, they get 2 computer license automatic. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'll put in here for today, but it's not ready yet, so it's going to be this week. So I'm just going to change this. If I don't sell 100, then it's over until launch. So this week only, for 100 people, it's going to be $197 for a lifetime. Okay, so you don't have to pay every month, you don't have to pay every year, you don't have to pay that front end entry cost of $27 or $30 to be able to get to the $197 for a year. It's going to be for 100 people only. You got $197 lifetime license, and the advantage of that, of course, is that you get access earlier than everybody else, and that means you get access as well to any of the updates before we even get into a launch, where you can establish yourselves. You can establish your own channels within these networks or sharing sites and stuff that we're going to be adding over the next week or 2. Okay, so that's the offer. That's what it's going to be. I can't make it any cheaper than that, because we have worked really hard and spent a lot of time, and of course time costs money, in building this out. It's not a it's not a tool that's going to be disappearing tomorrow. It's something that is really powerful. We even built our own email server so that we can make the account creation better. We're going to be building our own sharing site networks and things like that as well. And you can see that as we keep progressing, if we get good ideas, we're going to add them, because we're using this stuff ourselves as well. Okay, so the example being the video sharing site ideas, and we're just going to take this as far as we possibly can, as far as being a video syndication tool. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the IFTTT backlink commando. We're going to convert that over into another tool called backlink alpha, and we're going to take that one a little bit further as well, with adding some variations of backlinks that we can use. So this one is about video syndication. Next one will be about backlinking. We might do one after that that will be about bookmarking, for example, and it will get into bleak sites and all that kind of stuff. We don't know yet. We'll just see what comes up, what makes sense at the time. But I do know that after we finish this one, we're definitely going back into the IFTTT one. We're going to turn that into what we're going to be calling backlink alpha, and it's going to be the same kind of pricing again, because of the amount of stuff that we will put in there. But of course, if you've got IFTTT backlink commando, there will be a discount for any significant kind of upgrades. If it's small upgrades, you will get them as part of the deal that you've already paid for. If it's something significant, of course, we have to charge for it. If it's going to be something that requires monthly maintenance, then we have to charge accordingly. But what we got there with IFTTT Backlink Commando is something really special right now, but I know that we can take it further. Same as you can see, we're taking the Video Synd Alpha as far as we possibly can as well. Alright guys, thanks, bye.